All right, man. Let's talk about Jared Goff in his jersey and how the Lions saved $2.5 million trading for waiting on the trade for Jared Goff. But Matthew Stafford had a good farewell video because he officially got traded today or yesterday. But let's talk about it. Check out the Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Basically the Jared Goff. The Lions waited one day because the Rams owed Jared Goff a $2.5 million roster bonus. When you say cheap, that's hella cheap. That ain't like it's $20-30 million, but then they still saved $2.5 million. He still got his last round check. And like most of us, we don't really believe in Jared Goff. All right, he was in a situation with one of the best offensive minds in football, and really couldn't get over that hump. Okay, and you ask yourself, what can Anthony Lynn do to make Jared Goff a better quarterback? Goff has already been at the height of a running game, like with Todd Gurley. He has some good receivers. I mean, you ask yourself, what can they do different to make Goff successful? And the thing is, better defense, better special teams, better run game. And that's what it boiled down to. They got to be able to run that ball, and they got to be able to get stops and turnovers, and that's gonna make him a better quarterback. But like I said before, we think it's a rental. But if it ain't, he show up and do a good job and do something that Stafford can't do. He show up and win one playoff game. He way more successful than Stafford. He won a division. He way more successful than Stafford. But he got a good arm. Not the mobile guy he talking about, but the things that's going for him, they got a better offensive line around him in Detroit. If they add a dominant right tackle, it's over with. And it's a plethora of tackles in the draft. It's a lot of tackles, a lot of guards in the draft. So they're going to have an opportunity to upgrade the line some more. And it's going to be over with. Especially with Jamal Williams, DeAndre Swift. They're going to have a great offensive line next year. Got one of the best tight ends in the NFC. And now it's all about finding that receiver. And if it's Juju Smith-Schuster, so be it. I'm still taking Devontae Smith if I stay at 7. I'm still taking Jamar Chase. I'm still thinking about taking Pitts if he can play receiver or Waddle. I still ain't looked at him. But, it's all about making Jared Goff better. Because I think the defense got talent. People say, we don't have a pass. You didn't have a general who can call how can I say it? Call a different defensive game, an exotic defensive game, and we'll see. Because you got hogs. You brought in Brockers. You got Austin Bryan. You got Romeo back. You got his brother coming back off injury. You got Trey Flowers still. So I think Tavai gonna be better in this system. They're gonna see if Aaron Glenn has got any potential as a defensive coordinator. It's gonna show next year. Got a good secondary for the most part, young, but still got a good team. It's all about making Jared Goff better now and giving him everything he needs. Right now, you gave him Tyrell Williams, a big target to place Kenny Galladay. You got Cephas in the slot. Not good enough. They may very well have to go out there and find 2 pass catchers, and that might be Juju Smith-Schuster, might be Demarcus Robinson, somebody that's pretty much young enough and speed. You still might have to take Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. It's about making him better, But that is what it is. Now you got a situation in Matthew Stafford released a farewell video, okay? And my whole thing about that is, so what? So what? Well, Stafford saying goodbye, what does it care? Y'all talk, I think it's a racial component. Oh, he gave us everything. He quit. Just like Barry. Just like y'all said Barry quit. Just like y'all said Calvin Johnson quit. So why did Stafford get all this love? It's a racial component to that. If he was black, would he still get this? Fuck Matthew Stafford. He did absolutely nothing. He didn't break receiver records. He didn't break rushing records like Barry and Calvin did. Or nothing. So why is Matthew Stafford getting all this love from he didn't do shit. He didn't win absolutely nothing. He's a loser. He was a loser in Georgia. He was a loser in Detroit. So why is he getting all this love? Oh, emails, thank you, Stafford. We don't need a farewell goodbye from your losing ass. Probably wouldn't even win a game of Uno if it was for the NFC North. And that's the problem. He's a loser. And y'all celebrating, Matthew was such a good, he was an idiot. Remember he said, well, I didn't want a quarterback guru. Get out of here. Matthew won. If he go to Los Angeles and lose, I'm going to laugh my ass off. I ain't rooting for no Matthew Stafford. Ain't no Verlander. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my social media links, description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, and Instagram. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. That's for the donation. Share the video. Check out the Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk. We gone.